So in my previous video, in my video of my favorite cartoons, one of them was Codename Kids Next Door. And I said in that video that I am planning to do an entire video on Kids Next Door alone. And so here it is. In this video, I'm just going to yap about Kids Next Door. What it means to me, why I love it so much, what's great about it. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist of it. This is what Kids Next Door means to me, because I I said in my favorite cartoons video that when I first saw the show, I did like it. When I was younger, I did like it, but I didn't love it. Years later, I decided to watch it again. I'm not sure why, but I just had this feeling of rewatching it. I was finished with high school. I now in my adulthood. I don't really feel like adult, but for some reason I just decided to watch it and it clicked with me. It just simply clicked. I'm not sure why, but the stories, the characters, all of them just really clicked with me, and now it basically became it's now one of my favorite cartoons ever, my favorite Cartoon Network show ever. Like, I just absolutely love everything about it. I think the main reason is because it feels like out of all shows, like every single animated kids show has like at least an episode about how important childhood is. But I think that Kids Next Door understood it the best, how important childhood is, that time, and 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 it does that with amazing writing. The writing in the show is so amazing, far better than I think anybody would expect it to be, honestly, because like the characters of the show are amazingly written. Number one, aka Nigel Uno, who is voiced by Ben Dixon. Number two, Augie Gilligan, also voiced by Ben Dixon. Number three, Cookie Sunbun, voiced by Lorraine Tom. Then there's number four, aka Wallaby Beetles, who is voiced by D. Bradley Baker. And lastly, number five, aka Abigail Lincoln, who is voiced by Chris Summers. All of the main five characters are so well written, so unique, and I love every single one of them. Codename Kids Next Door is one of the few shows of my favorites that I don't think I actually have a favorite character. I have favorite characters, but I can't choose a single one to say that it's my favorite, because all of the main characters and even side characters, like there are so many amazing side characters in this. The other members of the Kids Next Door and also the villains, like Kids Next Door has one of the greatest villain lineups in any cartoon, honestly. From Father, who is honestly one of my favorite cartoon villains. The dude is intimidating but also hilarious. And also there's people like Nightbrace, Captain Sticky Beard, the crazy old cat lady. Just a bunch of amazing villains in this show. And it's so incredible that this show hasn't already been created earlier, because the entire concept of the show is children who are also spies. That's like the most simplest, but also one of the absolute best ideas for a cartoon ever. And like, I just absolutely love it. I love everything about it. The animation is also incredible. Like, there are some moments in the show that just looks incredible, and also just the voice acting. I have already mentioned the main voice actors, but voice acting in the show is stellar. I just love everybody's performance in this show. Like, no matter what, it It just has amazing writing, voice acting. I believe it's one of the earlier shows that has consistency in its storylines. Like the show does have storylines across the seasons or the entire show, and it's just so satisfying to watch the show beginning to end. To see this, to see these little moments, these little details that reference a previous episode, a previous event, and just these small bits in the background or scenery or a line of dialogue that is so just well made, and you can just tell that about pretty much every element of the show, that everybody who makes it and loves it, working on it. Just it's an incredible show that honestly cannot believe that Mr. Warburton, the creator of the show, hasn't made more cartoons. Like, this man has a gift for cartoons. You can tell he loves the craft. He absolutely loves making cartoons, and he deserves to make way more of it, including Galactic Kids Next Door. I don't know why it hasn't been made. Like, it's just so obvious. Like, everybody wants it, but you know what? Galactic Kids Next Door isn't that other topic. I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it for another video. I didn't expect this to make another, but you know what? Galactic Kids Next Door has so many stuff to mention that I'm just going to make an entire video on Galactic Kids Next Door. So yeah, but anyways, he, I just love the entire everybody who works on it. The voice acting, the writing, just like I'm not sure if I would call it a perfect show, but it feels so just incredible every time when I watch it. Like, there are episodes that are better than others, of course. Some of my favorite episodes is Operation Future. That's an obvious one, a fan favorite, but it's so good, incredibly written, amazing ending. Just, it's an episode that has a bit of everything that makes Kids Next Door great. Operation Maurice, the episode with number 9, and it's an incredible episode because it shows Abigail's, how much it means to be a kid next door to her, and just everything plus that twist of there being teen operatives is amazing. Another personal favorite is Operation Snowing, the episode where the fourth grade president, James Gilligan, I believe his name is, no, that's probably wrong, but like, took everybody from the snow day and forced them to his school assembly. Just an amazing episode. It's a very rewatchable episode for me, and I just really enjoy it. Uh, like, there are so many things I want to talk about. I just love, again, the characters. I love even the side characters. Uh, some of my favorite side characters are number 9. I have already mentioned him, but also number 362, the Supreme Leader, Rachel. She's an amazing character, and I wish we seen more of her, honestly. Number 93 and 94. I, also some of my personal favorites. They're just great characters. There are so many fantastic characters in this show. So memorable. Like, I honestly, it's one of, I feel, oh my god, like, it's one of those shows that I could talk about forever, but I'm not sure what to talk about, like, in what order, because there are just so many things to mention. Like, I have already talked about my favorite characters, uh, some of them at least, the villains episodes, uh, Operation Zero. I almost forgot about Operation Zero. It is incredible. I'm not sure if I would call it an episode because it's technically a movie. but it's incredible. One of the best, like, Cartoon Network movies, honestly. Just, I love it. It's an incredible show, incredible movie of an incredible show, and oh man, is there anything more? I just love everything about it, simply. It's incredible. I love it. Um, I think the only other thing that I can really talk about is Galactic Kids Next Door. But again, that's its own video in the future. Actually, speaking of it, the ending. The ending of the show is honestly one of the best endings in any cartoon ever. It's just because most cartoons, at least at that time, ended without an ending. It just sort of ends randomly, and it's just so awesome to see like an actual ending, even though it isn't an actual ending. Because again, Galactic Kids Next Door, which I just wish it happens. Please, somebody at Cartoon Network, make it a reality. Just please. Anyways, I love the ending. I tear up honestly every time I see it. I have already seen it. Like, I don't know, but I just feel so sad. You can really feel like the emotions and the friendship between Sector V in that moment, and I just love it. I honestly, I know that a lot of people don't like the ending, which is fair, fair, honestly. And honestly, I'm not sure if I would even call it like up there one of my favorites. It's a very odd way to end it with everything, with the live action segments. And it just an Operation Interview is a very odd episode, but I do still like the fact that it happened, and it at the very least it does have an ending. So there, and yeah, all I can really think about now is like a bunch of other things that I could mention, but I'm not sure if uh, I don't know. I just love the show. That's it. Okay, like I it came at the right place in my time, in this period of life where I needed it, and I love it. I love the characters. I love the writing. Just an amazing imagination in the show. I just love everything about Codename Kids Next Door, and that's it. Really, I just love it. All I can say now is to ask you guys: Do do you have a favorite character or favorite episode, favorite moment even? Like, what your guys' thoughts on it? And also, do you guys like my number 4 uh, little cosplay, the yellow, the orange hoodie? I mean, uh, I know that I didn't bleach my hair blonde, but I didn't really have the time. I just remembered that I had this orange hoodie, and I said, you know what? Well, why not? It's gonna be fun. Let me know if you guys like this, if you like this video, and yeah, that's just everything that I just love about Kids Next Door. I know that this is that I didn't really that I just basically yapped this entire video, but I'm just so happy to speak even a little about this show, what it means to me, and this video actually means a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Thank you.